going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sandwich here, and we are back with another video as of today. And today is going to be a traditional rebuild. If you guys followed my uploading schedule video that I did post, I think it was last Thursday. Here's my new schedule, just in case you guys missed it. Traditional rebuild on Monday, my GM mode on Wednesday, traditional rebuild Friday, and NFL betting picks on Sunday. And trust me, I am on a burner right now. And as of today, I'm looking really good. As long as the Broncos and the Ravens stay under, which is almost, they're gonna have to go crazy in the fourth if if in order for the over to hit. But if they stay under, I'll be 3-1 on the day. I will be a total of 16-1 in my past 4 days. So trust me, you guys definitely want to check out all my videos. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that sub button. Make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know what team you guys want to be doing next. If no one comments, I will just be doing in draft order. So as of right now, if you guys haven't guessed it, we're doing the Cleveland Cavaliers, baby, who honestly just have a log jam at the power forward and the center spot. We're going to fix that as of today. So first we're going to hop into it and take a look at the salary cap breakdown, see everything that we would want to trade, everything that we would want to keep, stuff like that. So we have Jared Allen here, who we did sign on a 5-year, $100 million extension. He's not going anywhere. Just a little spoiler alert, Jared Allen is not going anywhere. He is the guy, and he is going to be that center for us for the future for sure. We also have Darius Garland here. Darius Garland, I think, is going to be the point guard of the future for us. I really like him a lot. He develops well, and I just really have no reason to move him. Cavaliers is probably not going to get any minutes, but maybe. Kevin Love is definitely getting traded. Another spoiler, his contract is massive, $31.26 million this year, and he's probably not even going to play for us even if I did keep him. If I did, he would be like a player off the bench, and I would just have no reason for him. Lauri Markkanen is the guy that they traded for, obviously from my Bulls, but we did go ahead and trade for, or the Cavs did end up trading for him. Don't really know why, but they did. So they can have him. They can have him. That's all I got to really say. Evan Mobley here is the guy that they drafted at 3rd overall. And he's making about $8 million, so he's on a good contract. Isaac Okoro is who they drafted in 2020. I think it was pick 5 that they drafted him. He's kind of a 3-and-D type of player. Obviously, we still have Cedi Osman. So they signed Ricky Rubio to a 1-year deal worth $17.8 million. Honestly, I think he'd be a fine backup point guard, but I just don't really know if he's really got a spot. We probably won't bring him back next year, no matter what. We have Colin Sexton here, who's $6.3 million, and he is going to be the stud for us. Young Bull, as his nickname states. He is an absolute monster, and especially in 2K, he is going to just get better and better and better and better and better. And I love Colin Sexton. I think that he's a tremendous player. But, it doesn't matter what I think. It's a matter of what the team actually thinks. So, for trade finders, the couple people that I really want to trade away, first we need to get Kevin Love out of here. Kevin Love needs to be gone. He is only going to hurt us rather than help us out, especially when it comes to the offseason. So what we're going to be looking for is someone that we can actually use, or someone that's going to clear up some cap space. For example, Tony Bradley in a second would not be bad. I would be fine with that. But I want to also see what my other options are. Gabe Vincent in a first, Mason Plumlee, Buddy Hield. Ooh, Buddy Hield might actually be, that might be pretty decent. We would have Diallo here, $5.2 million contract. Not bad at all. Let's see what his contract's looking like, Buddy Hield. So he's got 3 years left. Maybe we just go for someone on a one-year deal that's going to help us out. We could get Diallo. Let's get Diallo. We have to give up a second, but I think that that's perfectly fine. We cleared up like $26 million in cap space, so they can definitely have him. That's for sure. Rubio I'm going to keep since he is on the last year of his deal. Since he's on that last year, I think that we can keep him as the backup point guard for a year. I'm perfectly fine with that. So we have Garland, Sexton, Okoro, Mobley, Jared Allen, Lauri Markkanen, Rubio, Diallo, and I think I'm going to run Chetty Osman instead of Dylan Windler. I'm fine with either. I'm fine with either, honestly. But I think I'm going to give Chetty those minutes for right now. I mean, Chetty's still 26. He puts up like double digits in points per night. So I'm fine with playing Chetty Osman. I think that he's not a good player, but he's a solid role player for sure. So I'm fine with keeping Chetty there. So he can be our ninth man. Next thing I'm going to check out, make sure that we are on play physical defense, which it looks like we are now. So I don't think I'm really going to make any moves. The only thing I'm going to change is I do want to go ahead and take care of some of our training here. For individual training, we definitely need to kind of figure out what we're going to do here. So Darius Garland is our main guy. And we definitely want to make sure that he just gets as good as possible. He's not very good on the defensive side of things, so I think I'm going to send him to all around, just make him just a little bit better, just in every aspect, to be honest. Lauri Markkanen is interesting because at the power forward spot, there's a lot that he needs to do, and that's kind of the issue. I think I'll also send him into all around. Isaac Okoro, I'm going to send him strictly to offense. He needs all the offensive help that he can get. And Colin Sexton is an absolute beast, but I will go ahead and send him to all around as well. I think that's pretty much the only people I really wanted to focus on. Those are going to be our main guys for the future. So I'm going to send them till the end of the year. See you guys there. All right, so we're here at the end of year one, and truthfully, we did a lot better than I thought we were going to be. I don't really know how we ended up as the 5th seed, but somehow we did. So, can't really complain too much. Don't know how that happened, but it did. Luka wins MVP. Evan Mobley, our guy, wins Rookie of the Year, averaging about 16, 10, 1 assist, well, 2 assists, whatever, on about 50% from the field, actually, so not too bad. Andre Drummond wins 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Giannis. Most Improved goes to Daniel Gafford. And Quinn Snyder wins Coach of the Year. Jacob Park wins Exec of the Year. So, pretty solid, pretty solid. I doubt we're going to have anybody on any teams. But it's always good to look, you know. You never really know. And I guess we see Evan Mobley here, but that's pretty much going to do it for us. We actually made the playoffs in the first year. I'm just so shocked by that, truthfully. And you take a look at the stats here. Sexton had a very, very good year. 23 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Darius Garland, about 18 points a night, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. So, very, very solid numbers as well. Evan Mobley in his rookie campaign was Rookie of the Year, and for good reason, averaged a double-double with almost 2 assists a night. Lauri Markkanen, coming off our bench, actually played really good as well. 13 points, 6 rebounds, and he was actually kind of efficient. Not really, but he was kind of efficient. Jared Allen here, 12.5 points, 12.5 rebounds, so very solid numbers. Diallo here with double-digit points. Ricky Rubio, 8.6 assists off the bench. Isaac Okoro, he's just a 3-and-D guy at the end of the day. That's pretty much all he really is. And then Chetty's down here with 5 points a night. But on pretty decent efficiency, 39% from the field, so it's whatever. But we're going up against Brooklyn. Of course, that's our first-round matchup. We'll go ahead and simulate the play and see who makes it. But looks like the Bulls are down here at the 7th seed. But the Cavs here, like I said, we're going up against Brooklyn. I just don't think we're going to have enough firepower to be able to beat this team. I would not be shocked if we got swept. We win Game 3, though. And Game 4. Okay. We lose Game 5. We win Game 6. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We are definitely simcasting this game. Can we go ahead and get a Game 7 win in the Barclays Center? That would be amazing. It looks like we just might. We did. We end up winning by 10. And Lauri Markkanen is our leading scorer with 21 points and 9 rebounds. Colin Sexton had a little bit of a rough night. Darius Garland played okay. Diallo played pretty well off our bench. Hey, I mean, I don't know, but whatever we're doing, let's keep it going, you know? I do think I'm going to start Diallo over Okoro. Nothing against Okoro. I just think that right now, Diallo might help us win like even more games. So I'm just pretty happy with where we're at. So I'm going to take Chetty Osman out of the lineup as well, put in Dylan Windler for the playoffs. And we're going up against Boston, who is the 1 seed. Okay, well, they added Clint Capella, so they increased that defense even more. So they are absolutely stacked. So, yeah, good reason. Good reason. So we lose game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. They win game 5. They win game 6. Ah, shoot. Okay, come on. Can we get it done in Boston? I would love to make a conference championship game our very first season, but it doesn't look like we're going to. We end up losing by 7, which is okay. I didn't even think we'd make playoffs, to be completely honest with you. And I'm going to show you guys real quick that I'm not like cheating or anything. The simulator difficulty is on 50, so I promise you that was not me. Like I didn't do anything. The Celtics go on to win it all, and Tatum is your MVP. So we took the champs to 7 games. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I really am. I'm going to go to the league meetings, make sure everything's rejected, go to the lottery. I don't think we'll have any good picks. I really don't. We have pick 22, which is okay. It's nothing too crazy, but we do have pick 22. Let's go ahead and let's keep checking things out. So our head coach is JB Bickerstaff, but what else could I get instead? Because we could look at a guy like Popovich, we could look at Stauffer, we could look at Oakley, I guess. Could get Jeff Hornacek, but he's more of a shot doctor. Could get James Dawson. JB Bickerstaff really isn't that good. We're going to go ahead and go all out, get Michael Stauffer, bring him in, and hopefully, and he does end up signing. So, perfect. The only other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get a good head scout. I don't know. Maybe this guy? Sure. We'll bring him in. But I think that's pretty much all we're going to do for the staff signings here. We're going to go to the draft, and we might try to make some noise here. Obviously, we have to re-sign Colin Sexton. That's kind of the big deal. But maybe we can get something out of a little bit of a trade package here. Marketing played really well for us, so I really don't want to trade him. But if we did Chetty Osman in our first, and we'll even throw in our second, would there be anything that we could really get? Could get a young guy like Jason Preston. We could get a lot of first-round picks, though. I might do something like that. We would clear up some cap space as well. So we could get a 2023 first-round draft pick with the Thunder, but it'd be swap worst. Let's see. We'll just take 2 unprotected first-rounders. That's fine. I'm fine with missing out on Chetty, mostly because I think that we can really get things done in the offseason. I really, really do. I think I'm going to accept all of the options besides for Dean Wade, Windler, and Cabangeli. I don't think that they're going to be a part of our future, to be completely honest, so I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Qualifying offers, I do want to extend it to Sexton, but I don't think that he would accept something like that. So first things first, we need to get Sexton back. He is our main guy. We'll offer him $22 million. He should accept it, and he does. So now, let's see where we're at. So we have about $39 million. The thing is, with our roster right now, we have Garland. It should show Sexton. So we'll have Garland, we'll have Sexton, we'll have Diallo and Okoro. We'll have Markkanen, Mobley, and Jared Allen. So truly, we need probably a backup. We could look for a better small forward. We do have a couple first rounders. We could try to trade either Okoro or Diallo, whichever one is a little bit worse once player progression hits. We could look for something like that. I don't really want a power forward or a center. I've always had so many power forward and centers on this team. So maybe we could go out and try to get a point guard. I doubt Kyrie's going to want to come, though, but we can always try it. I'm not seeing anything so far. He signs with the Brooklyn Nets. All right, whatever. We could get Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine could definitely play the 3 for us. So we could try to bring in Zach LaVine. I'd be fine with Zach LaVine. Yeah. So I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to offer Zach LaVine even more money, and he ends up signing with us. So we have like $8 million left, so we can definitely get a piece. But I just don't really know what we would need. I mean, like, we have a 9-man rotation, I think, because we have Garland, Sexton, and then we'll have LaVine, Diallo, Okoro, Markkanen, Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. So maybe we could look for a backup point guard. Are there any like backup point guards that we would be able to get? We could bring back Rubio for one more year. He did play pretty decent for us. We could look to get a guy like Dragic. Let's see if actually, what about Patrick Beverley? Patrick Beverley is going to bring a lot of defense to the team, which is something that this front court desperately needs. So let's go ahead and bring him in. So now we'll go to player progression here, and it looks like we see a lot of green. Garland goes up 4, Sexton goes up 3, Jarrett Allen goes up 1, Markkanen goes up 3, Mobley goes up 4. So we are definitely trending in the right direction. I truly believe that. So we're going to advance to the next season. I'm going to import the draft class. It should be 2023 now. Yeah, it should be 2023. I switched my draft class over to this guy. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I just feel like the draft class is a little bit better in my personal opinion. That's all. So we'll go here and go to the coach game plan. This is exactly how I wanted it. Garland, Sexton, LaVine, Mobley, Allen, Lauri Markkanen coming off the bench, Diallo coming off the bench, Okoro, and Patrick Beverley. The only thing I'm going to change, I'm going to see if there is any trade offers for either Diallo or Okoro and like a first-round pick. But I will go ahead and let you guys know if I find anything. Okay, so I threw Isaac Okoro into the trade finder, truthfully not really knowing what I was going to get. We're getting some phenomenal offers. Drew Holiday and DiVincenzo. There's Bam Adebayo here and a first-round pick, which would be really, really hard to pass up. But the thing is we have Jarrett Allen, we have Evan Mobley, then we would have Bam, we'd have Lauri Markkanen, we would have literally a log jam. We could get THT, who develops very well. Moses Brown is a pretty solid one. And then there's Jamal Murray. But the thing is we have Garland, we have Sexton, we have we just signed Patrick Beverley. I just don't know. But Jamal Murray is a 20-point-per-game scorer, and we'd be getting a first-round pick. I just can't not do that. So that is the big change that we did make. They still want to start Darius Garland over Jamal Murray, which is fine with me. If you guys truly want to do that, go for it. Jamal Murray can be that spark plug for us off the bench. The only thing is we did lose quite a bit of depth with that trade. So I am going to try to throw together some pieces here because we do have a lot of first-round picks. I'm going to go ahead and trade finder. We'll do Patrick Beverley, and then we'll do an unprotected or 2 unprotected firsts. Our picks should be pretty valuable because we are the Cavs. So I do need to just fill out our bench. Once we fill out our bench, I think we're going to be in a very, very good spot. So we're just going to be completely stacked. We have Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward, who would be there for the rest of the video. I'd kind of be fine with that. We'd get Buddy Hield. Could get Lou Dort and Theo Maledon, which would be pretty solid. Could get Rui Hachimura and Daniel Gafford, which would be really good backup pieces. Actually, I know that I just got Jamal Murray. I just got him. I know. But what if there's a world where I throw Jamal Murray into the trade finder with 2 first-round picks and see what I can get? The only thing is like, because we can literally get Ben Simmons, we could get John Collins and DeAndre Hunter, really fill out the rotation. We could get Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson, PJ Washington and Terry Rozier, Rudy Gobert, Sabonis and Brogdon. That's a really, really nice little package there. Siakam and next year's first rounder, Chris Paul, Buddy Hield, Klay Thompson and Moses Moody. We're getting some really solid offers. I think I'm going to go with the Sadiq Bey and Jeremy Grant one would be decent. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to go with Brogdon and Sabonis. No, maybe. I don't know. Because are we really getting better at the point guard position if we do that? Probably not. We could get Klay Thompson and Moses Moody, but our team would be so good that Klay Thompson would be coming off the bench. So would it really be worth it? Probably not. Could get John Collins and DeAndre Hunter, and then look to trade Lauri Markkanen for another piece. We would need like a backup point guard at that point. But DeAndre Hunter is putting up double-digit points. I thought about this package too. I think that would be a very solid one. But I think I'm going to go with this one. I like John Collins a lot. I think that he is a very, very good player. I do want to still start Mobley, I think, just for the mere fact that Evan Mobley has a lot of development to go. John Collins is pretty much, I mean, he's still going to get better. He's still definitely getting better. It's just, I think right now, I think that he's a little bit like I already think he's a very solid player. Evan Mobley still has some room to go. That's all. So we need to get, because we're not starting Sexton. No, we're definitely changing that. We are going to be starting Sexton, and then have DeAndre Hunter come off the bench, have John Collins come off the bench, and then Lauri Markkanen. I think I'm going to try to flip Lauri Markkanen for a guard, and then after that, I'm pretty much going to be done, like with flipping, pieces and stuff. So I will offer up these two a first and a second. Hopefully we can get something at least decent out of it. We still need a backup point guard. We need, when there's Drew Holiday. The Hawks are willing to give me back Jamal Murray. That's probably going to be the one I do. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other point guard. D'Lo would be nice, but not really where I want to go with that. So why not get Jamal Murray? He's locked up on a contract. He's not going anywhere. No, we're starting Sexland. Sorry, but we just have to start him. And I'm fine with, so we're going to drop Jamal's minutes just a little bit, give a couple more to Sexland. DeAndre Hunter, his minutes can drop. We will give those to Sexton. Then we have Levine, Collins, Allen, Murray, Hunter. Actually, I want to start Evan Mobley again, like I said last time. Drop his minutes down to about 20. Bump Evan Mobley's up to about 28. Drop DeAndre Hunter's down. Give some more to John Collins. I think that we're pretty much set. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change Patrick Beverley's position to shooting guard. He pretty much stays the exact same, and I just think that he would be a better two guard defender as opposed to the point guard position. So and we have Jamal Murray coming in, so we should be a very solid team. We really should. I would be very shocked if we were worse than last year, but truly you never know. It is 2K at the end of the day. We'll go ahead and play physical defense. I'm going to simulate to the end of the year. I will see you guys there. Yeah, so we ended up being really, really good. We ended up as first in the power rankings and first in the conference. Luka wins MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Chet Holmgren. Kevin Porter Jr. gets Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Patrick Williams, my boy, wins Most Improved, up to double-digit points, 5 rebounds, and an assist, and over a steal and a block per night. Michael Stauffer, our coach, wins Coach of the Year. 68-14 record. Definitely very, very solid. Joshua Burgess wins Executive of the Year. So, do we have anybody on any teams? I don't think we will, but I always love to check, as I say, every single year. But I don't see anything, so we should be good there. We'll go ahead and take a look at our team here. Zach LaVine, 21.5 points a night. Colin Sexton still at the 20-point ball club. Darius Garland, 15.8. John Collins, 14.5. Jamal Murray, 13 points off of our bench. Evan Mobley, about 10.6. Maybe it is time to start John Collins. I really don't want to, but maybe it's time. Jared Allen with 8 points, 9 rebounds. We also have Patrick Beverley here with about 4 points and about 2 rebounds, 2 assists a night. So nothing crazy, but I think I'm going to leave it to Coach on this one, whatever he wants to do. I like the idea of starting Garland, Sexton, Levine, Collins, and Allen. The only thing is I wish I could start Evan Mobley. I think that it would probably be best that way, but oh well, I guess. So we ended up as the first seed. We will potentially either be going up against Philly, Brooklyn, Detroit, or Miami. I don't really know who I would want to play out of that, but it looks like we got the Philadelphia 76ers, who haven't really made very many changes. They picked up Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They got Enes Kanter for their bench, but really I don't think it'll be anything too special. We end up winning in 4. Now we're going up against the Wizards, who have made like trades with the Lakers recently, so they've kind of switched their whole roster around, but they haven't really made too many moves since then. They got Mitchell Robinson, which is going to be a huge defensive increase, but they really didn't do too much, honestly. We end up winning in 5, and we're going up against Boston, who we brought to 7 last year, and they lost Dennis Schroeder, it looks like, and we got a lot better. So hopefully we can win. We end up winning in 6, and we're going up against the Pelicans, who have 270 overall starting and make the finals. That's how you know 2K just loves them. But we end up winning in 5, and Zach LaVine is your finals MVP. Let's go. We end up winning in 2 years. Obviously, this wasn't super realistic, but we're going to go back-to-back. We're going to try to go back-to-back, and hopefully we can get it done. I think we traded all of our picks. I'm like 99% sure, but I just wanted to double check. So we are going to go here to the draft, make sure that we don't have a pick, which it doesn't look like we do. Cool. So we'll simulate here to the end, and we should be good to go now. So I probably won't make any moves because I don't think we'll have any money. We have a lot of people here, so I just don't think we'll have any money, honestly. But we need to bring back all of our guys. I do want to bring back Garland. I do want to bring back Sexton. I want to bring back Hunter if I can. So and they all three of them agree. Holy crap, I can't talk. We shouldn't have any money. Yeah, we only have about $5 million. Luckily, the draft class isn't the free agency class isn't very good this year. So I'm not too upset about it. But let's see, is there anybody that's like standing out that we could potentially work out a deal with? None that I really want, to be completely honest with you. So we're just going to move on to player progression. Especially since we just won a championship, I think that we should progress pretty well. Garland's up to an 88. John Collins, 87. Mobley is up to an 86. Sexton's up to an 86. Allen's up to an 84. Jamal Murray does drop. It's probably because he's mad or something, because he's coming off the bench. I'm starting to think that I want the biggest payday possible for my next contract. Okay, whatever. Like, I really don't care. You're still coming off the bench. We have Darius Garland, who's super young, very talented, and we have Colin Sexton, who is also very talented. You're not going to be starting for us. I'm sorry. So we're running it back, same lineup, everything. The only thing is I think I'm going to try something different this year. I think I'm going to go with John Collins at the 4, Mobley at the 5, Jared Allen coming off the bench, Jamal Murray, DeAndre Hunter, and Patrick Beverley. That's going to be our lineup. That's going to be our rotation. I'm really excited for it. I think we'll be very good again. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to check the system proficiency and see what's best for us. It looks like 7 seconds is best, so that's what we're going to run. So I'm going to simulate until the end of the year. I'll see you guys there. So we weren't just a little good. We were actually extremely good. We probably had a chance at beating the record. I think that if we didn't beat the record, we were just shy of it. So Luka wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. John Wall, Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Kyra Lewis Jr. was Most Improved. Michael Stauffer wins Coach of the Year with 74 wins. 74 wins. Absolutely insane. It looks like our defense was just a little bit bad. If we could have just upped our defense just a little bit more, I could have probably tried to trade for like Rudy Gobert or something, but I was really happy with where we were. So Jacob Park wins Exec of the Year. So there was a team that still won 62 games. So still a very, very good team out there. Hopefully we can go ahead and go back-to-back, though. That would be and most ideal. So let's see who we're going up against after the play-in tournament. It looks like it's going to be the Toronto Raptors, who do have Fred VanVleet still, Scotty Barnes, Siakam, Chet Holmgren. Okay. Yeah, this might be a tough game, or a tough series. I actually guess not. Now we're going up against the Hawks, who we gave Lauri Markkanen away to, who hasn't gotten any better, but they do have Trae Young, who's an absolute monster, and we all know that. We're going up against Boston. Absolutely no changes to this team, but they have Jason Tatum, so Jason Tatum just ruined me. Like, Jason Tatum actually just completely obliterated me. Like, what the actual hell? Wow. Okay. Was not expecting that. Apparently Jason Tatum is God. He's absolutely God. That's literally all there is to it. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, my new uploading schedule is going to be Monday is going to be a traditional rebuild. Wednesday is going to be a My GM rebuild. Friday is going to be another traditional rebuild. And then Sunday is going to be my NFL betting picks for the entire week. If you guys are interested in anything like that, make sure you guys sub. That's going to be my new schedule. But for now, this is King Stern signing out. Peace.